is a lake. I guess I'll post the name of the lake since I failed to look it up. But right next to, it's on the AT, or the AT walks right by it, coming out of Boots Off Hostel. Bunch of geese. The view on the other side of the lake. It's like the lake is obviously flooded with all the recent rain, or higher, I guess, higher than normal. A lot of trees in the water. Good morning. Today is 16 June, 25th day on trail. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got started about 7:30ish. Anytime I stay at a hostel, it looks like 7:30 is my average getting out of there. I actually hung around a little bit this morning and socialized over breakfast. But last night stayed at Boots Off Campground and Hostel. I believe it's Hampton, Tennessee is where it's located. Today's goal is, I believe, Double Spring Shelter. About a 24-mile day. That'll put me into Damascus early tomorrow afternoon. Today starts out with about a 6-mile walk around Lake Watauga. I believe I pronounced that correctly. And then we'll go from there. I did look at elevation. Elevation doesn't look too bad today. Unlike yesterday, there was a 2-mile, I think it was like right at 2-mile stretch that went up almost 2,000 feet and then came directly down the same amount just to get to the hostel. So it's like a cruel joke just to climb a mountain and come back down to get to where you're staying. I did make it up and down that whole thing without a break, which was my goal. So my theory with hills, or my process with hills, is head down, eyes up, look no further than 6 to 8 feet in front of you, and just keep moving. It can only last so long. And any breaks only delays reaching the goal. Anyways, that's worked for me so far. I think that's all I've got for you. I will stop in Damascus. There's a 50% chance of rain today, and I believe it goes up to 80% for the next 3 days, and then drops back down to 40 or 50% chance. But basically there's a chance of rain all week into next weekend. So I don't really need to resupply, but I will spend the night in Damascus. I'm assuming they've got a REI or some kind of an outdoor store. I'll go take a look. I've been thinking about possibly a new backpack. I'm getting rubbed raw on my waist. I don't know if it's The backpack, I bought a back brace to help reduce the friction, which seems to help, but I'm just wondering if there's another pack that may fit better, or if maybe just a lighter pack to help reduce weight some more. But okay, I will jump back on here. At least I think in another 2 miles we'll be crossing the Watauga Lake Dam, so I'm sure that'll be worth a view. So I'll catch you later. As always, thanks for watching, guys. There's the storm clouds already rolling in. That 50% chance of rain today is probably going to be factual. Watauga Lake Dam. Oh, some kind of crane. I don't know what the crane's for. There's the rain clouds that are probably going to get us later on today. We can always have hope that the sun comes out and burns them away. Look at that view. Oh, that's beautiful. Appalachian Trail, Burrow Dam Road, 1.3 mile. Yeah, that wind's probably blowing your eardrums out. I actually have a microphone with a wind muff that I brought with me. I have yet to use it. Maybe I should from editing on the video last night. Some of it was very hard to hear because of the wind. It's just the microphone in the back. I'm gonna dig it out today. But maybe tomorrow. It's just a pain in the ass. got some pretty strong wind going on up here, and I'm less than 4,000 feet. So I don't know if these gusts of wind are just because I'm on a ridge, kind of, or if that's any indication of the storm headed my way. Cross our fingers, hope that it holds off and doesn't rain, but 50%, yeah, I guess it's better than 80 today, so we'll see. Should be Vanderventer shelter. Nothing fancy. Looks like we got some nice views though. People leaving trash. Broke. I can pull. Hey, there's toilet paper though. Several lakes down there. Well, any further views for today are temporarily on hold until further notice due to rain and rain clouds. So it started raining about 20-30 minutes ago. Not even noon yet. So we'll see how long it goes. The 50% chance of rain has turned into 100% chance. Now, walking through the rain clouds now. It's odd, we really haven't gone up that far in elevation, I don't think. Maybe the clouds are just blowing in. They were all over to my right. I walked away from the ridge a little bit, but anyway. Still in the rain cloud. It's not currently raining, but we're definitely in the cloud and the views are still obstructed. Still in the rain clouds. We'll rip her down. Double Spring Shelter, that's where I'm headed. Let's hope, just because it's within 3 miles of a freaking parking area, that it's not full. And some dude's actually sitting in this car. 17 June, 26th day on trail. It's almost 7 o'clock, right about 7. So just jumped on trail, stayed at Double Spring Shelter last night. Rained most of the day yesterday, literally started before lunch and went most of the day. There were a couple of periods where it stopped. Rained most of the night. It is not currently raining, I don't think, but the forest is still doing its little spurting or splattering of rain from its trees. So I'm still in my rain gear, also for warmth. For some reason it's cold. It shouldn't be cold in June. But goal today is Damascus. I will spend the night there. They've got a outfitter, so I'll look there, see what they've got. I still need to look at my plan as far as my next stop. Damascus is the last stop on the section of the Gut Hooks app, so I'll need to pull up the next section and figure out mileage and next resupply spot. Hopefully get a bunch of videos uploaded. I edited while I was at Boots Off. I don't think any of them actually finished uploading, and I had no signal again last night. Shows I have signal, but there's no connectivity, so I'm not sure what's up with that. And then for some reason I did an update on my phone, and now everything looks like an x-ray, so I gotta figure that out. But hopefully the pictures of the video they'll be normal, so it's just some setting that's done reversed colors. So my guess is with the weather, unless it clears up, there won't be very many videos or pictures or sights to be seen today. But if there are, as always, I'll try to capture them and get them up here to share with you guys. I'll turn the camera on here so you can see, I guess you guys can see behind me. We're pretty much still in a haze, so, but it's about 18 miles to Damascus, so I'm gonna start making best speed down track so I can get there early enough to, the outfitter closes at 1800, 6 p.m. So depending if I end up getting a new backpack, if the outfitter doesn't ship things home, it'll be a late start tomorrow, waiting for the post office to open to mail back by pack. But I'm not sure if I'm getting a new pack or not, so we'll see what's there. But that's all I've got for now. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Walking along here, there's what looks to be old fence posts with remnants of barbed wire hanging. So I'm not sure. See this every once in a while where there's like fence lines. So I'm not sure if people own property at one point, had it closed off, or maybe cattle. We did pass several pastures yesterday, but I wouldn't think they'd have anything grazing out here on this type of terrain, but who knows. But it wasn't raining, so I thought I'd jump on and get the fence anyways. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I don't understand. It's like out of the blue, you'll see remnants of an old fence. But there's no other indications that there was a house or someone living here. So, oh well. So I always find it interesting when you come up to a big, like a field like this, in the middle of the forest. I mean, forest all around it. It's on a slant, so it's not like someone was farming it. It just seems odd that in the middle of the forest you'd have a big meadow like this with just a couple of trees. Years and years and years ago, you reckon someone cleared it for some use and it just never regrew where its trees go? Yeah, I don't know. Just another random thought this morning. You see, there's the sun trying to come out and burn these clouds away. Walking down another steep hill. I don't know if you can see the cliff. I guess it's not really a cliff, but the side of the mountain. Purple Heart Trail. There's the blaze. Nice blind corner to be walking across the street. It is still raining. It stopped, so I actually took my rain gear off for about 30 minutes, and then it decided to start again. So far, the forest canopy is catching most of it, but as the canopy gets lighter, more and more comes down. So I just thought I would take the opportunity to get on here and get some footage. Well, it wasn't coming down too bad. As you see, we're still going through clouds, rain clouds, I don't know, mist. But I want to say it's like 9:45, almost 10 o'clock. So the sun is not doing a good job at burning them out. And I'm assuming the 80% chance that we had of rain today will just be 100%. And I'm just going to make the assumption that it is going to rain all the way to Damascus. So, as things come up, I'll jump on. Thanks. Must have been some kind of building here or something. There's some foundation blocks with screws, maybe a tower of sorts. A pole with some kind of metal box on it. I don't know, I don't see any signs. Whatever it was, long gone. There's just all kinds of little surprises today. I don't think this is a shelter. I'll be damned if it ain't. Well, that's a tiny one. Hostel. I don't see a name on it. Well, there's no name. So I just looked, and apparently this is Queen Knob's shelter. Do you ever come to a fork in the road and wonder, which way is the right way? That may go to a campsite. Camping area. Oh, there we go. There's the blaze. It's 11 o'clock and it is still raining on and off, and we are still walking through this rain mist, rain cloud, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. If my shoes weren't wet, I would be really enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know if I've already said it or not, but once your shoes are wet, I think that's pretty much the end of any ability to enjoy what you're doing. At least that's my current opinion. So I do reserve the right to change that at any time, but so far in the four weeks I've been out here getting rained on at least 2 days a week, that's my opinion. Once you're wet, there is no more pleasure or ability to enjoy the rest of the day. I'm trying, but yeah, it's hard, especially when it keeps raining. That's the way it goes. Embrace the suck and carry. It's 12 o'clock and it is still raining on and off. Again, the forest canopy is holding on to most of it until I get into lighter sections and it pours down. So I think I just hit like 14, a little over, almost 14 miles, maybe a little over 14 miles so far for the day. So approximately 4 miles, maybe 5 left to Damascus. So I was expecting, they're estimating 1600, 4 p.m., but it looks like it'll probably be earlier than that. Most of my estimates, I just base it off 2 miles an hour. Depending on terrain, it goes faster or slower. It is easier when it's raining, because I'm definitely not stopping anywhere near as often to take pictures or capture some video. So I guess that is one bright side when it's raining. The miles do go much quicker, even though I'm miserable. I guess the only good thing is I know I'll be in town and I can get dried off again. Although it's almost like, what's the point if the weather forecast I checked the other day holds out? There's like 80% chance of rain up through like Friday, and then Saturday it drops down to 40. So even if I get dried off, odds are I'm just gonna get wet again starting tomorrow. And I'm, as much as I would like to take a zero, I'm not quite there as far as getting ahead on the mileage. So rain or shine, tomorrow morning I will be back out on the trail. That's all I got for now. Well, that was all I had for the morning, but it looks like we just hit the Damascus 3.5 miles forward. We just hit the Tennessee, Virginia state line. So now we know for sure I'm no longer in North Carolina. We've exited Tennessee and now in the great state of Virginia. This may be the first time I've ever been to Virginia. So a little woolly worm on me. Right. So that's Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and now we are in Virginia. So that's the update for now. It's 1300. We are in Virginia now, and the rain clouds, mist have finally dispelled, or are trying to dispel, burn off. I don't really see the sun yet still. We're still in a slight mist, but nowhere near as thick as it was. And I'm sure crossing over into Virginia has absolutely nothing to do with it. But it looks like the rain may have stopped. Every time there's a breeze, there is a little downfall from the canopy, but at least the constant rain, I don't hear it hitting the canopy anymore. So it figures I'm about to wrap my day up of hiking, and the rain stops. Not that it matters, because even if I wasn't stopping in Damascus, my shoes would still be wet, so the rest of the day would still be miserable. Maybe not as miserable if I didn't have to have my rain gear on, and it's constantly still getting wet. But the shoes definitely would have taken another day and a half of hiking in dry weather to get them to dry out completely. So we'll see. Close to 500. I've probably actually got over 500 miles on the shoes that I'm wearing. That seems to be the trade-in point for these shoes. Wearing the Lone Star 3.0s, 3.5s, I think. So we'll see if the outfitter sells them. I may go ahead and trade them in and get a new pair. I wore them for a couple months before I started the AT, doing trail running and just running around Columbus and some of the hikes around there. Same thing in San Diego. I guess that's where I bought them. I was out processing for the Navy, so maybe I'll take a closer look at them. If they don't look too bad, I may not. I just, from all the videos and stuff I've watched, 500 miles seems to be the limit on them. I would hate to be out on a trail and have a shoe blow out, but we'll see. Once I get to the hostel I'm staying at, I think it's Crazy Larry's was the name of the one I ended up going with. So, entering Damascus, Virginia. So this is the city they normally hold AT trail days at every year. Just another victim of COVID. Between the Virginia State Health Department, the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, ATC, and I believe they said the Long Distance Trail, something, conjunction of all those organizations, they canceled trail days for 2020. I don't know what month it was. I wouldn't have been here, I don't think, when it went down. But it's just a huge disservice to this community, because I'm sure that's a huge financial opportunity for a trail city like this. Granted, I guess we still don't know the full outcome of COVID, but that's just my opinion. It's a shame, but so goes life. I'm gonna try to find my hostel. AT goes through the city. I'm seeing there's another trail marker. I just gotta figure out where my hostel is at. I believe it's on the other side of town. He said, I think it's Crazy Willie's or something like Crazy Larry's. We'll see. Damascus, crossing paths. Yeah. To Damascus Trails, home was good. There are some cute, is that the word? Unique houses out here.